Hello gamers from around the world, this is Archimedes, the video game enthusiast from Germany, with a video on the biggest games of 2021. So we are already in the middle of March 21 and that means that the first quarter of this year is almost over. Usually by this time of the year we already have one or two major releases out there, but many of the early 21 games have been delayed for a few months. And since none of the publishers or developers want to give us information about their games right now, I thought it is the perfect time to make a video about the games that we can expect in 2021 and get us a little excited for the gaming year 2021. That's why I won't go into rumored games and focus this video only on the biggest and most important confirmed games for 21. Obviously, I can't talk about every game. I have to leave out some of the great AA games that will come out this year to not blow this video up. That's why I will only focus on the major AAA releases. But before we do that, I want to ask you for a favor. I put a lot of work into my videos and I try to grow my channel, so if you think you are enjoying what you see, then please consider to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to not miss out on future content. All of this does not cost you anything and is completely anonymous, by the way, but it helps me more than you think. And if you know someone who would enjoy this kind of content, please feel free to share it out. I really do appreciate all the support. And now let's have a look which AAA games we will get to play this year. I want to start with Gotham Knights. The game has been announced in 2020 and it has been shown off with a great looking trailer and a good chunk of gameplay. Since I'm a huge fan of the Arkham series, I can't wait to play this game. It will be a single player or optional co-op experience and it will focus on 4 different heroes: Nightwing, Batgirl, Robin and Red Hood. It looks like it will be set after the events of Arkham Knight and it will be an action RPG, meaning there will be character progression throughout the game. Not only did the visuals look amazing, but since the Arkham series has some fantastic stealth elements and an incredible combat system, I can't wait to dive into this world. We don't have a specific release date yet, but I bet this will be a big holiday season game and I do hope that Warner Bros. Will break the silence about this game soon. Next up is Battlefield 6. We haven't seen anything from the game yet, but EA confirmed that this game is a 2021 title and that they will reveal the game in the spring of this year. So we shouldn't have to wait too long to learn more about what Battlefield 6 is and what its setting will be. Since it's been a while since we had a proper Battlefield game, I can't wait to see this game in action. We know that it will take advantage of the hardware of the current generation of consoles and of course this game will be an absolute looker. EA has already teased that they are working on new technology for the Frostbite engine to give photorealistic facial animations. But what has me even more excited is that they are working on a complete new physics system for their engine. So I expect Battlefield to really show how physics and distraction can work on next-gen hardware. And while we are talking about shooters, of course we can expect a new Call of Duty, just like a new FIFA and Madden and so on. But I don't want to go into those games too much. We know they are coming and we know what they will be like. I want to continue with another shooter / open world game, and that is Far Cry 6. The game has been announced last year and was supposed to come out early spring this year, but it got pushed back because of the challenges with working from home. We haven't officially seen the game in action. There only was the announcement via a cinematic trailer that looked really cool, and we had a leak of a couple of in-game screenshots. And when I see those, I get reminiscent about the good old days from Far Cry 3 and 4 and can't wait to hopefully play another Far Cry that gives me the same amazing experience like Far Cry 3 did. Ubisoft has said in their investor call that this game is supposed to come out before the end of September 21, and if that's true, I think that the full reveal of the game isn't that far off. And while we are talking about story-focused shooters, I want to mention Crossfire X. This game is actually a multiplayer shooter in the vein of Counter-Strike from the Korean developer Smilegate, but Microsoft partnered with Remedy and contracted them to develop a single-player campaign for that game. And since we know that Remedy are masters in storytelling, I can't wait to play this game probably before the fall season this year. The game was supposed to be a 2020 title and got pushed back, so I don't think that this game got delayed a full year and we will probably hear about this game rather soon. But moving away from the first-person shooter genre, in June we will get to play Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart on the PlayStation 5. The Ratchet & Clank games are like a playable Pixar movie with a great sense of humor and an amazing gameplay mechanic, great traversal, fun shooting mechanics and lovable characters. Now this game is only playable on the PlayStation 5 because it takes full advantage of the SSD and gameplay elements. I can't wait to play this game in about 3 months because it will be one of the first true next-gen experiences. Okay, but moving on, now only Only recently during BlizzCon we got the announcement of a remaster for Diablo 2 called Diablo 2 Resurrected. Now I don't know why they call that a remaster, because they not only updated all textures, the animations, and they put in a new lighting system, they also updated the sound and of course the cutscenes. Now that is a full-blown remake in my opinion, but anyway, Diablo 2 is arguably the best in the series yet, and everyone who likes hack and slash with looting and action RPG genre should definitely give this game a chance. This remake will definitely serve us well to bridge the gap until we get Diablo 4, which won't be a 21 title, probably the title will be a 22 if not a 23 title. And Diablo 2 Resurrected will keep us busy until we get to play the next entry in the series. And speaking of remasters, and I promise this will be the last one in this video, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is coming out on May 14th. It's one of the best RPG/action adventure trilogy ever made, and it's getting a remaster. I have no idea how I will find the time to play all three of them again, but I will definitely replay Mass Effect 2. By the way, let me know in the comments below if you are Team Mass Effect 1 or Team Mass Effect 2. Okay, next I want to talk about Elden Ring, a game that is in everyone's mind lately because recently a gameplay trailer leaked. For copyright reasons I won't be able to show that trailer here. What you see is the official cinematic announcement trailer that they have shown in 2019 on the Xbox E3 stage. Now this game by From Software will be a Souls-like title in a new universe, and none other than the mastermind behind Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, is involved in writing this story. Now if this doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. And with the recent leak of the gameplay trailer, I bet that the full reveal of this game is imminent. Well, and then let's talk about Halo Infinite next. This is arguably one of the biggest releases this year, and actually the game was supposed to come out along with the Xbox Series consoles back in November 2020. But you are probably familiar with the delay of the game, and now it's scheduled for a holiday release 21. Since not just the Halo franchise but also the Xbox brand is celebrating their 20th anniversary this year in November, I bet this will be a November release. Over the last months we have been getting smaller updates via blog posts, and just recently they have posted a couple of screenshots from the game, and when you look at them you can really tell that the game needed a delay, because if you compare the image quality of those screenshots towards the gameplay that has been shown last year, there is a night and day difference. So this holiday season we will get a Halo game, not with an open world but with large open areas to explore, side quests, and from what it looks like with a great campaign. The multiplayer will be free to play by the way, and I can't wait to see that game in action. Speaking of first party content from platform holders, Horizon Forbidden West is also scheduled for this year, and just recently Sony confirmed that they still target a 21 release, and so this game is probably going to be the big fall game for Sony. And don't you like to see that? Microsoft and Sony fighting for our wallets with great first party content, and Horizon Forbidden West is definitely going to be an amazing experience. The first one, Horizon Zero Dawn, was my favorite Sony exclusive during the PlayStation 4 era, and so naturally I'm super excited to see that game in action, but I think it will be June or July until we see gameplay for this game. A game where we don't have to wait that long is Outriders, which will come out on April 1st. A demo for the game is already available, so if you want to check it out for yourself you can download it on all consoles, and I really enjoyed what I have been playing so far. With some technical things you can tell that this game is not developed with a full AAA budget, especially the facial animations can look a little bit outdated, but I really enjoyed what I have been playing. It is a fast-paced cover-based shooter with RPG mechanics that is a single player or optional co-op experience with an intriguing story. And the last game I want to go into detail in this video is Resident Evil 8 Village, which will come out on May 7th. This new Resident Evil main game is similar than Resident Evil 7, a first-person experience, but the vibes I have been getting so far remind me more of Resident Evil 4, my personal favorite in the series. The game looks dark and gritty and just like everything you might want from a Resident Evil first-person game. By the way, for all the PlayStation owners, there is a demo that is only available on the Sony console. Okay, and with that I want to come to an end of this video. There are obviously a ton of games I had to leave out. Psychonauts 2, the 3D platformer from Double Fine with a soundtrack from Jack Black, didn't make the cut. Destiny 2 will get a huge expansion called Witch Queen. Stalker 2, a game I'm incredibly excited for, didn't make it into this video cause it might be moved to 2022. Hollow Knight Silksong is going to be amazing, no doubt. Returnal and Deathloop look also really interesting for PlayStation owners. The Ascent and Microsoft Flight Simulator are coming to the Xbox ecosystem. Chorus, a space shooter that gave me Wing Commander vibes, is coming this year. Song of Iron is coming, a super fun and beautiful beautiful 2.5D hack and slash. You can find an exclusive preview for that game on my channel. Biomutant, Nier Replicant and Kenna Bridge of Spirits are other great games for this year. I could go on, but you get my point. Even though some of the mentioned games might get delayed to 22, there will be no shortage of games this year. And since so many games are coming and no E3 or Gamescom are happening this year, I do hope the developers and publishers will start to talk about their games soon and give us even more game announcements. Cause there are a ton of rumors out there that games like Starfield, for instance, will be a 2021 title as well, and Sony also teased God of War Ragnarok for this year, but I think that's more likely going to be a 2022 title. So obviously we have a great year in gaming coming. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and consider sharing this out to other gamers. I would greatly appreciate it. And let me know in the comments below, which games are you looking forward to the most? Which game are you excited about that I did leave out? And besides here on YouTube, you can also hit me up on Twitter, where I share a lot of opinions and gaming discussions. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I see you the next time, and game on!